Hi. Too loud. Thank you for joining us tonight. We're really happy to tell you a bit about the ISA. We're going to try to keep this presentation a little bit short tonight, so we can move on to other things. But we really want to give you guys the idea of what we're doing here with the ISA. A lot of you know a bit about us. We formed 2 years ago. Yeah. Okay. Let's do some introductions first. My name is Bradley. I'm American. I've been living in Denmark for the past 4 years. I'm a founder of Move Copenhagen Festival. And 2 years ago, I was out at Turkish Highline Carnival where we met up with several representatives of slacklining. And we ended up making some foundations for a framework for building International Slackline Association. And I've been working on that project ever since then, so February of 2014. It's not that long of a time, and it's a lot of work we've been putting into this. My history with it is taking it from the beginning. I've helped build the. We've made a couple surveys, and we've helped condense everything we've done into a product that we can. Organization that we can share with you guys, or that everybody can share in. Right now I sit on the advisory board of the ISA. I'm a board member of the ISA, and I'll pass it on to Sonya.
Hi, I'm Sonya Iverson. I am the president of the Slackline US Association, the national association in the United States, and also on the board of the International Slackline Association. And yeah, all four of us, well, three of us have been, you weren't in Turkey that year, never mind, he doesn't count. We've been in it from the beginning. He joined shortly after, she joined us last year, and we're 4 of the 9 people basically managing the ISA at the moment. And I'll pass it on.
I'm Lisa. I'm part of the Swiss Slackline Association and currently on the advisory board. I work a lot in communications and translation of different publications.
Hi again, my name is Philip. I'm president of the German Slackline Association, and I also work on the ISA, obviously, on the advisory board with Bradley and Lisa.
Okay, so the ISA, our entire intention is to make slacklining better around the world. So for this presentation, we're going to give you just a little bit of background about what we are, what we do. We're going to give you guys an idea of what we need from you, and then we'll take your questions at the end. So we were founded in Bern in 2016. That's when we had 4 delegations. What? 2015, thank you. We were founded in Bern in 2015. We brought in 4 delegations together. We tried to get as many groups as we could together of national federations to join in and say, hey, yes, we want to put our force, our combined effort behind this. And since then, we've been really, our most effective outreach we've been doing so far is to get publications out. And then furthermore, that's a little bit out of order. But we've been doing a lot of work into trying to consolidate all the information of all of the associations around the world and bring it into one central source and then redistribute it back around the world. So for example, if Swiss Slackline does something, it comes up to the ISA and gets redistributed so we can just share our resources. So just the background really quickly, and I'm going to pass this on to, I think, Sonya next. International Slackline Association, what we are doing here is purely for slackliners. A couple years ago, we made this survey trying to find out what you guys as slackliners want from an organization like this. we took this information and condensed it and and quantified even the information that you guys gave us, and put it into this mission statement. The International Slackline Association aims to support and develop the Slackline community, protect access, enhance communication and informational resources, and increase the safety of all forms of slacklining worldwide. And this is what you guys told us you wanted, and this is what we're doing all of our best to do.
All right, so probably the most visible form, the most functional thing that we've been doing as the ISA, like Bradley kind of hinted at, is providing these publications and providing translations of these publications. So this is the inside of a little 2-page flyer that was produced initially by Swiss Slackline, excuse me, which is called the Basics of Slacklining, and it shows the basics of slacklining. So principles like how big should the tree be before I use it, like Philip's talk, using tree protection, when to use a girth hitch, when not to use a girth hitch. Carabiners, we generally don't like those, although we all use them in primitive sets, but that's another story. So it's just these basic information that everyone getting into slacklining, you can hand this out at climbing gyms where they have a slackline, take it to a festival. There's Polish ones around here somewhere, I think, and we're going to hopefully have some English ones soon. But these are the kind of publications that we're producing, and this one in particular is currently available in, I think, 12 languages, thanks to our volunteer translators and graphic designers. Some other documents we've produced things like midlines and issues to deal with midlines, kind of like Jerry was talking about, with backups that are insufficient to actually catch on a midline. Webbing slippage, as we get into looser lines, we start seeing the webbing slipping through the web locks. And Philip here actually wrote a really great write-up on his own blog, and then the ISA helped promote it, and Lisa, sorry, about webbing slippage. And there's some more publications you can find at the website, including things about long lines and highline injury risks and things like that. So yeah, please check out our publications. There's lots of stuff on there. Share it. If you want to translate it, please get involved in translating. We can talk about that more later. And I'm going to pass this on to Philip.
All right, the next big step for the ISA is the next General Assembly in 2016. And much like our foundation, it's going to take in Bern at the Bern City Slack, because everyone's going to be there. It's the easiest place to have. Everyone. And for everyone who's not going to be there, we're going to stream the event live and also record it so that you can see how the ISA works from the inside, a little bit at least. And then the next thing is going to be the working groups, which is going to be covered by Lisa.
So this ISA is a lot of work, and to help us, because we're only 9 on the board, we have different working groups and commissions. The Safety Commission and Trickline Commission will be founded in Bern this year. Currently there are working groups organizing everything for it to be ready. There's also a communications group and a translation group. So if any of you want to help, just come see us. I think we're having a talk tomorrow evening somewhere if you want to discuss stuff, and there are Facebook pages for all of those. Just join and help us.
And just to clarify this a little bit, the working groups are a really important part of the ISA. Everybody, please, we all want slacklining to progress. We all love slacklining. We're here for a reason. And so, for example, the Safety Commission right now, what do you imagine that would be? Right now, we have some ideas of what the Safety Commission could be, but it really needs to be you guys that takes the step up and forms the Safety Commission. How this works is that the Safety Commission is a subset of the ISA, is its own group, has its own articles of association, you can call them, system that they function by. And the Safety Commission, it can be whatever it needs to be, but it's really a reflection of what we need in the slacklining world. And just like these great talks Jerry and Philip were giving, illustrating what is safe and what is not, this is something that the ISA Safety Commission can really step up to. We really want anybody here, please just come up and grab any of us and say, hey, I want to volunteer for the Safety Commission. We will absolutely support you in that. And same with the Trickline Commission. If you feel passionately that you want judging rules done for the Safety Commission, Trickline. Same for the Trickline Commission. Thank you. And Safety for Trickline. If you feel like you want certain rules done for tricklining, or if you want a standard that's democratic or whatever, join us. Come grab us and say, I want to be on the working group. The working group is going to create the actual commission, and the people that are in the working group are going to most likely have a chance to be on that commission too. We really want you guys to join in and take part of this, because right now it's we have hundreds of volunteers and a few of us helping guide it. We need a lot more.
So thank you guys. Are there any questions about anything we're doing? And also, if you're interested in volunteering, we can always use more translators and communications people too. You don't have to necessarily go into the commissions, but we want people for commissions. So anyways, any questions? Thanks for listening.